but apparently people don't know how to think. So before all of this stuff recently, over the first of all, let's go back to the start. Before Hellbound 2 came out, also look at this. When Hellbound 2 came out? It came out in February, correct? Right? You see, before 6 months before this was already on the site, right? I looked at this before. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then I start reading about it, and then I look into the old game and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like really, I don't like really playing the villain. Like this is villain. But people got so upset about this recently, right? Well, look. Ghost of Tsushima. Look at what it said right here. It says the exact same thing. The game is not out yet. Look at when it will be released. This was on here for months. So now look at what it says. Stuff like this. This was on here for months, right? Hell Diver. And also, I'm going to point this out. I'm going to click on reviews. Where is it? If there's somewhere in here where if you sort stuff out, you will see here. Look how many are actually Steam person. Look how many who just did it. Do you know these are the people who made a whole lot of noise? Yeah, I'm not saying not all of, so it's not some in here, but these are the people who made so much noise. They don't even have the game. Look, look. I'm on the. You can see I'm on there. Look, other. I'm on other. This game is so good. Like we even got the campaign missions in real life. You don't have the game. No, I can't do that. I ain't sign it. This game. What the backpedal? You don't have the game. You don't have the game. None of these people have the game. You don't have the game. You made Sony do nothing. You don't have the game. Again, I'm going to double look. Other. Other, when you put on other, I mean people who don't have the game. Look, I can put it on all language. These people do not have the game. I can put what else? What else do you want me to put? I have lifetime, no minimal. I have everything. These people, all of these, all of these people who talking on here, who made a big deal about all of this, oh, I don't have. Since I'm not logged in, it's not going to track. All of these people, they do not have the game. This game is fun. It has. You don't have the game. You don't have the game. You get what I'm saying? Don't have the game. So what do? They made a big rage about the game now going back to require PSN account because as I shown you, this is Ghost of Tsushima required up here. It requires it. Guess what? It's been like this for some time, and people don't understand. You did. You made a big ruckus about this. It's now PlayStation, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, when they say require a account, it's no longer gonna be optional. That's all you done. You made it go from optional to now mandated. You won. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. You won. Congratulations. You won. How does it feel for that win you find out that win is a loss? How does it feel? This is what I kept telling people. This is gonna. I kept when I first heard about this at the beginning of the month or the week. I was like, well, it was the beginning of the month. When I heard about this, I heard about it start of last week. Something like this was gonna happen, but I was like, yeah, because I looked it up. It was on a page. I'm like, okay, it's on a page. No problem. It's been saying that for a while. And when they said, well, we're going to require it to happen, like, okay, look at this. Even Zelda move is up in this. Well, I'm like, okay, they're going to go back to requiring because at the beginning of the game, when the game released, there was bugs and stuff. So about like I don't know how long it was. Some people say it was within a few hours. Some people say it was a day after. It could have been based on region, but there was bugs allowing matchmaking and online stuff to work. So they removed the requirement and made it optional. Okay. The problem was when they did that, it didn't close out. It didn't lock off the accounts, the places that uh, could not make a PSN account. And I understand why they did that. They did it for a good reason. But here's what happened. Now you made a big deal about this. Now there will be no exception. There, Sony has say, okay, fine, okay, we'll give you Hell Diver too. Okay, it was out. We made this mistake. We're allowed to come out and become optional because of bugs and stuff. Cool. We gave you what you want. Now there won't be no exceptions. You got what you wanted. Now there's no exceptions. This is why I tell people you have to understand it. Steam also make these decisions what country that can work. So you got what you wanted. Congratulations. I'm gonna give you a clap. You got what you wanted. How does it feel to know what you wanted was a loss? This is why you don't do stuff like this. This is what you should have done. This is how you should have handled. Okay, these places do not have a PSN account. Require them to get refund. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't you know? Just say, just get those places. Just get them to require to give those places where they lost access to the game to get a refund. After that, shut the fuck up. You know why? Because then you get stuff like this to happen. This is now mandated. There's no, you cannot play the game if you do not have a PSN account. They removed all of the same countries. They going through right now and trying to see maybe they can work some out in certain countries, but all of the same country that was removed from Helldiver is just removed from Ghost of Tsushima. Guess what? You won. You won. How does it feel to know you won? Huh? How does it feel to take this big loss? And you won. You won. You won. Congratulations. But you really lost. This is why I tell you have to know what else to pick. This wasn't a battle you want to pick the way you did it. The battle you was going to lose from the start. Why? This was on the page 6 months before the game came out. It's been here. Cannot be upset that they warned you about this months ahead of time, right? And then when you came here, you saw this. We, yeah, when you came on this page, okay, you have to scroll down. You have to scroll down. Saw this. As soon as you get to here, just did this. Okay, this is. I would scroll down. This is what I do. I scroll down a little more. I try to see all of this. Try to see if there's anything that I might need to read to be careful. I'm like, okay, make sure the system requirement. Okay, then I'll look for any warning signs. This is what I do for every game. I don't just buy it. I look for warning signs. I like, okay, okay, I can play. I can use the DualShock control. Cool. And if you notice, it say DualSense, DualShock. There's two different types. Uh, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. It's same thing but different. Okay, but I'm like, you look great. It was right here from the start. Okay, if I couldn't make a PSN account, I wouldn't have got the game. I knew this from the start. But guess what? One, got what you wanted. Also, wait, was the game not fully out? It's just probably just the way they patch it. Normally, when they put a new patch, they put 1.2 something, but it's probably just put. Okay, you got what you wanted. Hey, let me view all. Let's go back far as back. Patch. Yeah, let's. Oh wait, here it goes. He's crossing this again. January. Oh, getting cross platform. It give you the information telling you. So, PSN account required. Look at that. It says it right here. It required. What when was this put out? January. Gave you a heads up. Following the page. Here. Here. This is why I tell you this is not the battle that you wanted to take. It was one you was gonna lose. Isn't it? It was one you was gonna lose. Why? Because they gave you multiple warnings. They told you this was gonna happen. Saw one here. They gave you multiple. Watch it. PS. Quiet. It's not something that you buy. People kept saying, "Oh, they pulled a rug from underneath us." It was never pulled from underneath. It was always there. There were just bugs with it. Now they say they were gonna bring it back. Got upset. Hey, fine, you got upset. I understand, but it was not in it. Like all that you gave them chance to do is say, "Okay, you want. We won't make it held out because it was not enforced from the start." Guess what? From now on, all games, it will be forced on all games from now on. You got it. You got what you want. How does it feel to take that loss? I, I can't go through one of them before the game came out. But well, this right after the game came. Oh, six? No, that was right before. But down to the bottom. If I can find it on the bottom. If it's on anything at the bottom here, might be on. trying to double check, but probably somewhere on here. But also found out the people who the devs and stuff over this game knew about the PSN account for 6 months. This is October. September. They know found out after this. Could have been after this, but it's around this time. It started showing up here in January. So nothing for 3 months, but it started showing up on the page. So give you actual warning. No people are like, well, we should. Well, people bought it and they should be able to play it what they want. Okay, fine. But if it doesn't work, this is how I feel. You buy something, break or not work anymore, if it beyond the warranty date, if they say if the company say it was gonna last this long and it breaks for not something out your within your control, it should give you a refund, and then I would just move on after that. That's it. Give my refund. Oh, but again, legal prior PSN account. Game acts gameplay required internet access. Pay for Stone Plus member. Uh, they were telling you this. Can't be upset later on. Warning sign. I tell you, people, you don't sign a contract. You don't read it. Don't. Even if you have ability, if you have any problem with reading, vision problems, ADD, dyslexia, PhD, I don't know what they call it. It's so many things. If you have any other problem, maybe blindness, something, get even in those cases, even if you go to your doctor, if you're going to lawyer, if you job interview, if you're going to sign up for, no matter what it is, read it carefully. They require PS. It, it's saying PSN required. It not blindsiding you, not pulling. Think that you're not will warned. Case can't then turn that hey, they want to enforce it. But again, like I said, you won, you got what you wanted. How does it feel to now know every game from here on out will be mandated? And not only that, Xbox gonna mandate it. Nintendo is gonna mandate it. You you thought One, because they say they gave you a warning. Game from will be mad. That's how it works. I tell people, gotta the negative comments again. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Other. I mean other. This one, other. Right. When you see this, it's a third of the people who purchase gay. These are the people who doing stuff like this. Oh, you're gonna get upset. You're gonna think, oh well, you're gonna fight this again. They're gonna be like, okay, we don't care. Leave the negative review. Guess what? This is another thing people don't know. There are two types of contract they can do. They can do a percentage base for stuff like that. Percentage base. They can say, okay, we'll take a 30%. You have 70% to re- recoup out funds. Or they could do a total amount. Say, we will take everything 100% from the start to recoup our funds. Then you can have the rest. Yes, either one. By the time when they hit 100%, none of that is coming from Sony. That's not coming from them anymore. Guess what? That's gonna be taken from the devs. So you leave these negative comments. Sony already got their money. Sony is good. They got this money back. They got their money back. So guess what? Now the devs are gonna have to pay the money, and when the devs when so bit enough players ask for a refund, and devs now made nothing from the game, now they have to go into their funds to pay for those refunds. Now and that, those fees on those refunds. Thank you. You return your game. You return the game. No longer in this. Like it's saying people have played it. If you played it and you return it, you got your refund. I don't know if it's on record later, but if you return the game, look, I'm showing it again in others. I mean, though these people don't have the game. Don't have the game. 1 hour recorded. They didn't play the game. Probably logged in and have sat there long enough for them to get it. Ha! Had a strong start, but I feel like the game is not going in. The game is going in direction. Motiv- Motivation to play the game. The community constant day. So it's you're all of this is killing their own game. Trying so hard. First guy for all of them. You make these negative comments, you do this, you make all this hoopla about, and you get people like this. Say, like, you know what? I'm not going to bother with the community is so toxic. It's out. These people I don't know, but they had a game no longer. Their comments has been removed from the person. You had it, fine, but you no longer have a say in it. You didn't buy it back. One, one. I'm going to give that to you. One. How does it feel to take that loss? Think you won, but you really lost. Throwing it back down. No, they didn't. They're just going to require it from now on. They won't make an exception. They, they didn't go back on their word. They said they won't require a PSN account for helldrives. Two. They never said they were going to add those country back. Never said they was going to require PSN account, mandate PSN account from here on out. They said they was just not going to do helldivers too. They kept their word. Y'all didn't listen to what they were saying. You have to listen. You have to pay attention. You have to know. You have to think. If we go down this route, what are the possible outcomes for what they're going? Your first thought wasn't why all games to be mandated here from here on out. That's you cause this. But hey, one, you want. Hey, look, here. There's no review on this because the game is not out yet. It's not out, so you can't leave a review. You can't downvote it. You can't do anything. The game come out, if you start leaving negative review, Sony is just gonna say, "Okay, what you gonna pull the game? You're not gonna buy it. There's no reason for the have it up." Like they could do like so if this go so bad for company, not Sony, Arrowhead. This go so to the point where Arrowhead start losing money, they're just gonna pull the game. Sony is gonna like we made our money. This 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 is on you. Oh, so yeah, this is on you. And you have to pay the refund. Like this is how Sony companies do. They will recoup all of their money. So once I recoup, so they recoup all of their money, and stuff like this, massive refund and stuff happen like this, not Sony who's gonna be paying it. The company that you didn't know that basic business. And also, I'm laughing so hard at the. I'm trying so hard to not laugh doing this, but I was laughing so hard because the same people who are upset about Sony doing this are the same people who's pushing for stuff like this to happen. Like, go on their page, many of their page, you see them crying about Sweet Baby, E E I. I don't know what the new buzzword. Woke this, woke that, DEI, blah. Was pushing for censorship like this. But now that you get it, and it's against something, what if censorship was okay until it was something that I like. It was good. It was fine. That you went out sweet baby in all of these games. But as soon as it came to something I like, now it's not okay. No, it's not. Look, developers, devs, developers, publisher, two different companies, right? PlayStation recouped when you sign a contract. A developer will sign a contract with the publisher. The publisher will put out do all the publishing stuff. Sometimes they can do advertising, sometimes not. Sometimes the devs will do it. Both of them can do it. But if they say we're gonna do the ads and stuff, then anything we put into it, we want to recoup all our recoup everything we put into it. Then every after that it becomes it's on you. They still recoup all their stuff. They got their money back, right? After that, any refunds and stuff is coming straight from the developers. It's not coming from Sony. Sony recruited all they money. Now, if Arrowhead now from this game, if Soviet if enough people do that, Arrowhead is going to have to start paying out of their pocket. I mean, now they're going to negative. If this keep up, guess what Arrowhead going to have to do? In 6 months, we have to close down. Sony's going to like, we got our money. PlayStation, like, we got our money. We cool. We good. They was like, well, we made a set amount of money from Helldrives too, but we ended up having to pay double that than what we made and all of the costs we put into it for refunds. So we got to close down the business tank. You won. What was the? Let me try to look this up. This is what happening. Where is it? This is what's going on right now. How does it feel? I've won, but at what cost? Won. Didn't. Won. This is what happened. Won. But it's gonna cost you everything. You're not the meme. The meme now. Fine. Got what you wanted. Now they're just gonna make PSN accounts mandated. They're not gonna make an exception. I tell you gotta know when to pick your battles and stuff. I'll try to put country. Don't care. They didn't say they walk. Okay, misunderstand. So they say they walked back the linking. Now, they didn't stuff. It was on video gamers like this. Um, Sony, when this happened, they removed those countries. Did they put them back after this? No, they never said they was gonna do it. Crashing issues. This been happening. One. How does it feel to know you won? Switching over some stuff to and also plug you into Helldive. I for this video and stuff, it's gonna need some proof that one I was on both. But again, this is what I tell people. There are some battles and win. The PSN stuff and all of this, this wasn't one of them. How do you know? You gotta look at this. Let me see. What games are announced? All announced. Tsushima coming out or have this announced? On I don't know if any of this coming out, if this been announced yet, or just announced or out. But look, got it. Giving you the thumbs up. Got what you want. Now you hate it. If I was able to get all of these games, I would. But I got this one. I haven't played. I also got that. I have all. Do I have this one? No, I have this one too. The only one I have is a new one. I do. None of these games I want to get. Anyway, that's it. Congratulations, y'all. I'm giving you the hand clap. You got what you wanted. How does it feel to get what you wanted? Didn't think about it. Thought, oh, oh if this, get them back down. We won. Did it. We won. Didn't think, what would they do? Didn't think how this would turn out for other games. Now, PlayStation, Microsoft, uh, Nintendo, who else? Probably even Steam Deck, all of them. They say you're gonna need an account to play their stuff. They won't make any exceptions anymore because of this. Watch and see. People are gonna be upset. Maybe y'all can get them to change their mind about it. Maybe. I'm not gonna lie. It's possible. There's always that possibility, right? But here's the thing. Sooner or later, they're just not gonna change their mind. But you won. Y'all would have been adults about it and like only talk about how the countries that were removed should get a refund. I would have been on your side for that. I 100% think if you was playing a game since it came out, or even if you just bought it the day before, or even the day of this happening, and it didn't get blocked in your country, I 100% say you should get a refund. But after that, everybody else saw that on the page. You warned. You knew about this from start. And you can't then get upset and cry about it later on. For real. Like I've been watching stuff like this happen games for 40 years now. This is nothing new. You want some proof? Look up old Zelda. Look up the change it. One of the one of them called a magic in a sensor version called Magic Book. Version called the Bible. Look up Castlevania, the old Castlevania. Some they had tombstones that had crosses on them. They had to change that. Look, even in Pokemon, Jinx, change Jinx. Yu-Gi-Oh! On some of the cards, there were crosses and religious symbol. They had to change that. Dragon Ball has censor. Like, look at this. Matter of fact, look, this is nothing new. Dragon Quest, Punch Out, Final Fantasy, not anything new. Like, this is not even full list for this time. These are just few games. The actual list for just this time frame, probably 10 to 20 times more. Here too. This is like Zombie Ate My Neighbors. Game censorship is not always bad. Like, if you want to gain a good reason why censorship and changes happen, look what once Sonic, not Sonic here. It was one of the Sonic games where when they pull, I can't remember which one it was. I think it's Sonic. I guess it is Sonic. But you look at it. Here's the thing: some of the cutscenes. Look at some of the cutscenes overlap, right? And I can't do stuff. I'm not. Some of the cutscenes end up having overlapping. Even they end up having overlapping voice acting because the way they were made in their region, it was shorter tones and dialect. They say the same thing in shorter words, so it end up while one person is talking, another person starts saying their line, and there was no pauses, right? So gaming companies saw that, and then they had to start make sure their lines and stuff was fit in every other game. So sometimes you have to tweak the actual script to make it fit. Sometimes they have to, you know, do some more animations to make it fit. But the localization, it's not it's not as easy as people, and now they have to do it for multiple region stuff. They want to have that all done at the same time. So the so here's how it works. The script and stuff for the game have now. Then that have to be sent off to every single branch to make sure they get the proper voice actress for it. Then the animation for the cutscenes and stuff have to be set up and everything. Then they have to send that off to every single branch. Then they have to take those animation stuff and make it fit for their region. It's not a just one and done. They have to do it for. That's why old Castlevania stuff, it was much easier because for 2D far away and stuff, you can tweak some of the numbers to make them to sit a little longer to make that work for every reason. That that's fine. But when you get in 3D, you have to get the voice right. You have to get the movement. You got to get the cadence, and then you got to get the actual characters in the game to lips to be moving properly. So a sense when people call it censorship, they see it as bad. But in what reality, they do it to fit. Sometimes the jokes don't land in the region that they are in. They have to change the jokes around because the way it sounds in one area can sound dramatically horrible. Like look at this. Yeah, they had to censor this. Yeah, why would you want to tell people? Censorship is not always bad. Time is getting upset about this with helldivers. You got what you want. I what can I tell you? Got it. Congratulations. How does it one, but cost when in reality, what cost? Now all games from here on out are going to just scrap, just required. There won't be an exception. There won't be any grace period. There won't be anything. You might even in next week get them to change their mind. They might not. In return of game and everything, guess what? They got their money back. The company is going to have to pay you out. When the company in 3 to 6 months, when the company is what $2, $3 million in a hole, they have to close down. Have to sell their assets. They probably have to sell a lot of the assets to the game just to pay off their debt. And guess what? Now they have to shut down the game, or they have to sell it to shops, to PlayStation. But think about it. Won't lose. PlayStation now owns the publisher right to this game. They own it. Not saying developers, Arrowhead Studios, don't own some of the rights to it. Saying PlayStation own the publisher right. And if Arrowhead Studios say they you have to close down and sell this game, the first person they have to go to is PlayStation. And if PlayStation say they're gonna buy the game and they're out their debt, now you stuck with PlayStation. You won. Hey, you won. Got what you wanted. You're upset now that you lost. Just take the game, take that, try to focus on a small thing. Don't do all this big stuff. The game was first opened as reasons. Don't try to get them to reopen. Do is da, 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 try to get them to refund those people. That's what you focus on. Give them a refund. Give those people their money back. Get them to understand that they had the game at first, matter been 3 months, matter what. Get them to get their fund back. Hello. Because once you go any further to that, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do exactly what they're doing right now. They're gonna just say it's mandated, no exceptions. One. Anyway, I'm gonna get off. It's almost out. I'm an actual gamer, not like these newcomers. I've been playing games I played a week. Donkey Kong. Oh man, played Pong. Yeah, I was playing Sonic 1 and 2 when it. Oh, tell you I am. I play I play the first Mortal Kombat on both systems, on Nintendo and Sega, one with and without. We had virtual boards. If you don't know what virtual board is, it's just red lights. It's plenty of red lights. We had we had Pinacho had to take, like, a lot of people did it wrong. You're not supposed to blow in anything. You're supposed to take like back then you really didn't have microfiber fabric. Supposed to take like a Q-tip, rubber alcohol, just try to clean off rust or build up off the system, let it dry, then put it back in. Don't blow on it, just adding more corrosion to it. Man, we had Sega where it had the three buttons, but it had the one six button. It didn't change much, but you felt fancy when you had that six button controller. You felt like you big. Those three buttons did the same thing for both spoke. No matter which one you press, it's still gonna do the exact same thing. I grew up watching the controllers from a box, no bumps, four sticks, no, three sticks to Wii U and all that. Grew up on. People didn't learn. Don't push it like this.